This is Akwaba versus Oobakẹ controversy. All right, so sometime last week I saw controversies on social media, people requesting that when you go to the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, we should remove the Wazon and the Akwaba and replace that with Oobakẹ. We thought it was a joke. Then just a moment later, we saw a new photo of the signage at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park bearing Oobakẹ into brackets, welcome, and now we don't have the Akwaba and then the Wazon again. All right, so after the controversies, we saw a statement from the GTA saying they knew nothing about any change. Then our Adom TV reporter Oketechie J. Sikapa went there to take videos of the signage. He wanted to be sure if truly it had been changed. Now, when Kofi Hayford of Joy FM called the director of the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, Dr. Collins Nuno Name, to clarify the issue, he declined to speak. He didn't speak to it. Early on, we had gotten the press statement from Mami Ifwa Wajeto, who is CEO of the GTA, saying that the GTA knew nothing about it. To me, even the GTA could not sanction that, because you see, we have 13 agencies in the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. GTA is one of them. The Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park is another agency on its own. The park is an agency just as the National Commission on Culture, or let's say Creative Arts Agency, or the Monuments Board. They are agencies on their own. National Theatre is an agency on its own under the ministry. So Mamifua's letter, I don't know why she released that statement, because I thought it wasn't necessary. I hadn't heard anybody blaming her for that change.
You haven't heard.
No, so if it was in the public domain, we would have heard it.
Maybe behind the scenes.
No, so that tell the appropriate quarters, maybe the ministry or whoever is ahead of you in line, tell them I wasn't responsible. But when she released a statement, people even mistook that to mean that there had not been any change at all. Then it happened. Then later, I have tried to speak to the PRO for the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Art. And she says she has no information to give us as of now. She's waiting for Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts to come from a trip. So they sit and then decide if it is prudent to come up with any information. This whole Akwaba Oobakẹ controversy, I don't know why we're here, but let's take a listen to the meaning of Oobakẹ. And this is an interview I had early on over the weekend with Nikwade Intre. He came here with Nilante a few days ago. He is a cultural activist and a storyteller at the Gamache Palace.
Oobakẹ. So it's nasal.
It's nasal. The last one is nasal. Yeah. Oobakẹ. What's the meaning?
Oobakẹ means you shall surely come. You see, there's an expectation inbuilt when we speak with the long opening vowel.
Yeah.
It's future participle.
Okay.
Oobakẹ. You know this name, Namo Ali.
I've heard it. Yeah.
So the name is Namo Ali. Who would have known?
Oh.
Yeah.
Who would have
Oobakẹ means we expect Ablekuma to come and live with us. Kuma means foreigners or strangers to come and live with us. Ablekuma Abakumawo. So it's an expectation that people will come and live with us.
Okay.
Oobakẹ, you shall surely come.
Oh.
Because we are hospitable, we are accommodating. That's the understanding.
Wow. And this is the first time I'm hearing this.
You see, it's being esoteric because we don't often use it. Okay. Everyday language overshadows the basic Ga. But within the circles of traditional leaders and elders, they still use it.
In everyday Ga language these days, when someone arrives, what do you say? Because I have been around Ga people and I've never heard Oobakẹ before. Do they usually
everyday language is Atu too.
Okay.
But you see, in Ghana, greeting is a whole conversation.
Okay.
Hello, Blow, JB, Ameyo Jogba, Shabi Hoy. It's a whole conversation.
Same with the Airways too.
It's a whole conversation.
Yes.
So that's the meaning of Oobakẹ, which has been used to replace Akwaba and Wezo at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. And this controversy or conversation extended to the Kotoka International Airport. People were saying, let's go and take off the Akwaba and add and put in place Oobakẹ, or maybe add to it. That has not been done at the airport yet. I've seen some photos there. I say AI photos be like that. It's not been done. But that Akwaba inscription at the airport, I think it was done by MTN, right? It's MTN inscription. It is not even a government inscription. It's MTN Akwaba there. Now, the issue at stake is this whole thing necessary at all? How is this going to impact the culture of the Ghana people? How is it going to impact the culture and the tourism of our country, Ghana? Let me start with you, Adam.
I think that whoever made that decision to cause a change at what was the signage at Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park did that in rush, and that was so quick. And there should have been broader consultation. That's what I feel. And
what if there was?
Because I don't think it would have generated all of this back and forth, especially when some government communications or other government agencies are making it look like we were not aware. You understand? And this is, it's not only GTA. When the regional minister was speaking to City or Channel 1, she wanted the presenter to seek clarification from the AMA, and the presenter said the AMA said they do not have information or something. And
clarification on what?
On the change.
Okay.
You understand? And I think that statement she also made, she could have been a little circumspect with
which statement?
The minister that Accra is for gas and they are the custodian of the land. But I think that she better, or the ministry better, corrected themselves with the statement, the official statement they released, which was stating to the point that there would be broader consultation. I think that is what should have been.
When we say ministry, we are talking about two ministries here.
Yeah,
so you mean the Greater Accra Regional
Ministry?
Yeah.
I think that was the right approach. Because if pressure groups exist, and they can put pressure on any institution regarding something they do not understand or something they dislike.
Yeah.
But it's up to the institution to engage that group. At times, they may not even understand the imports of that, but you can sit them down to understand the imports of that, why you did that, to the extent that you can even convince them to change their position. But if you hurriedly succumb to the pressure, if you are not careful, you open the Pandora box, and a lot of the pressure will come, and get to a point that the pressure will break you. So I think that they could have consulted or engaged broadly, and not put that right. Because if you look at the last parts of the statement by GTA, clearly you could feel like something is happening.
I don't want to be part of this. I wasn't part of it.
The GTA, the last part, the GTA wishes to put in the public domain that we do not know anything about it. And we did not order or approve any change of the inscription on the signage. We therefore urge the general public and stakeholders to disregard the false information and continue to support Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park as a symbol of national pride and national unity. I don't think that Akwaba, there are so many, languages or ethnic groupings in this country. But ask yourself, why the Akwaba? Akwaba has almost become part of our national symbol, national heritage, cultural heritage when you travel abroad. So it goes beyond just tribe. It's about part of our national heritage where people abroad have embraced it, and it didn't start today.
Yeah,
many years ago. So this is not the time to make it look like it was used because a certain group is disregarded, or a certain group is put above others. We need to
but they also raise the point that when you go to Kumasi, there's a Akwaba there. When you go to Ho Airport, there is Wezon. When you go to the north, they have a name for that. So are they not being sidelined on their own soil when we are still using Akwaba where we could have used Oobakẹ or maybe Atu or Mohi?
Kwame, we are not sidelining anybody. This is unity in diversity. That's one Ghana for you. We need to, because some of the countries in the world and Africa are struggling to be stable because of some of these entrenched ethnic positions. We need to be very, very circumspect. There's a very thin line. If we are not careful, people will say, I don't even like the way people are trying to ridicule and other things, because if
that's so bad.
It irritates, we should not be encouraging that. That is why I didn't want us to even get here where people try to ridicule others, and gradually you'll be finding some of these ethnocentric behavior and other things, because nobody would want to see, will be happy to see you disrespect his culture or where he comes from. If you go to Cameroon, the French speaking and the English speaking, the kind of tension between them. If you go to Nigeria, some tribes, we do not want to see that in Ghana. And over the years, we have coexisted. And that is what I want to see, and I want our leadership to keep us together rather than keeping us apart. So this is like a test case. We should be able to handle this very well. We should have broader engagement. So that it does not escalate to a certain point, because we will say, "Oh, Ghana, they are some dream man," but one day, if somebody presses a certain button, so some of these things are ways to bring about cracks. It starts small, then you see that the cracks will be widening, and I don't think we don't need to leave the next generation with any cracks. The way we came to meet Ghana together, let's leave our society together as one. I really want to urge every faction to come down. There is no need for some of these commentaries among others. There is beauty in unity, and that is what we should spearhead. And it can be side by side. It doesn't spoil anything.
So that we have Akwaba and
I'm talking about the
Kwame Nkrumah Memorial, because we had Akwaba and Wezon.
So
they could have added.
It can be three.
Oobakẹ to
doesn't spoil
three.
Anything. Yeah, rather than removing Charlie, what's up? I'm sure that from the various statements, clearly, and the fact that, if you are proud of something, you can easily speak to it. The fact that it's even difficult to get somebody to speak to it tells you,
But Dr. Collins Nunyoname, the director at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, needs to speak to this.
Of course. They really...
He can't pretend he doesn't know about it.
Somebody, instructed. Someone may have instructed, and that person should own up to his or her instruction in making this happen, and tell the whole country the reason maybe he did that. That's fair. So to make it look like
so if tomorrow a group of people agitate that, the Kwame Nkrumah statue, no, let's break it down, then you go and do it.
I mean,
okay. All right, let me bring in Nana Poku Ashis now. Nana, Oobakẹ, Akwaaba, Wezonlo, and others. This whole controversy isn't necessary at all.
You see, everybody might have their opinions on how they would wish a certain direction is taking, but you also would have to recognize that you are on the land of a particular set of people. You might not agree or be in line with what they are doing or how they want their heritage and their culture preserved. And I've thought about this very hard this weekend.
Yeah.
And I've heard some people condemning the custodians of the Ghana land that even made the Gamanche came out to speak this weekend that they are not here to banish anybody. But then again, we should respect their culture.
Exactly.
We often say, why do you want to do that on the Ghana land? Right? We have taken the Ghans for a ride. I think so. I think different tribes have taken the Ghans for a ride. And we always shut them out or shut them down when they pick up their voices, they want to make claim. You see people going after them when they decide to their noise making period. And others try to flout that law by saying
Then someone I remember some time ago.
Yeah. Quite recently, a church at Apenkwa somewhere, when they were having the church, there was a big fight. I think I was driving through that area. And there was a big fight between the Ghana people and then the other people. And somebody will say, no, you will not understand their culture. And that is why they are telling, or they have told you at the time that during this period, give us that respect so we observe our heritage or our tradition.
Yeah.
You are on their land. You need to abide. Or you can go and do the same thing at wherever you come from, right? And you would have your peace. So to the situation, Oobakẹ and Akwaaba, if the custodians of the land are forcing it, that is what they want.
Yeah.
That is what it should be. If a particular individual is the one stirring up this whole
agenda,
then it's wrong. He must come clear to explain properly to us why he's steering the agenda. I think it should come from the GA Council, the GA custodians. They should be the ones championing this. If they are championing a particular agenda like that and they say they want Oobakẹ, we should give it to them peacefully. Make everybody stay in way. Like you're saying, it took MTN to write Akwaaba.
Yeah, because I see MTN logos, the writing, yes, a sponsor.
And they branded it and pushed it for a while for it to become as popular and as welcoming as you might want to see it. The same way, if it be the Oobakẹ, we will go brand down well, and we go push and we will can be that thing. It might sound somewhere in your ear or your lip.
But later,
right now,
maybe with time,
it would be okay. You will get used to it. It doesn't take anything from our GDP.
Do we add to the Akwaaba or we just
listen? That's what I'm saying. If that is what the custodians want,
if
the custodians say they want the Oobakẹ there, make you people live there, maybe they put their Oobakẹ. Cool. You two, you come from some hometown. Go there. Go write your thing. Put them there, the junction. When you pass up, you see them. Everybody get peace. You understand me?
Yes.
If it is some agenda from somebody we do them there, then that's different. That one there, we go fifth floor and say, Chairman, why you come distort this thing? Leave them. But if the guys say this is what they want, we forgive them. You no go change anybody in name. You no go take anybody MTN credit go anywhere. They say they want this. They want it Oobakẹ. Mention them 15 times. You get used to them. And we go solve the problem. That's how they want it. They bring their if it be artwork, they won't do whatever they want. Maybe they bring them. If it be their tradition they want preserve and they say this be how we want put them for a year, they go even come Joy FM and come put Oobakẹ here because that's what they want. It be their land. Why you don't understand? No, the fact that you think we have sold Akwaaba all over the world and Akwaaba is the number one thing, it is fine. I don't argue you. But the same way, there's another generation that is coming. That is saying they want to sell Oobakẹ for another 50 years. Agree, make we go. Because you did your land. Unless this argument is not happening in Accra. If it's happening in Cape Coast and they want to go and put Oobakẹ there, you know, go work. You understand me?
Yeah.
The Guafu no go make you work. So the same thing. Why you don't make you work for Accra? Which one be on? I don't know. This is a no argument discussion. If it's coming from the Ghana Council, I repeat again. If it be them,
it's been sanctioned from the top.
If it be them, say they want the airport, the harbour,
the Kwame Nkrumah,
the train stations, the lorry park, everything Oobakẹ. It must be Oobakẹ. Case closed.
Martin, are you also closing your case this way? Is it Oobakẹ or Akwaaba?
I should suggest making me laugh.
Why?
The way you say we forgive to them,
But I think he has a point. You see, the other day when Inlante came here, he mentioned that there is so much cultural pressure on Ga. To the extent that you see, Ga is cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
Apart from that, is the capital city.
Yes.
And so not only people from other parts of the country are here, but people from outside the country. People from other parts of the world are also here with different cultures influencing everything that they have. So maybe if they don't wake up and stand up, one day they will be lost in the whole thing. Their culture maybe lost.
No, it's not like one day. It is what it is. They're actually lost.
So they have genuine concerns.
They're actually lost. When we speak about cultural dynamism in Accra, the guys don't come in. Until they are doing their noise and drum making thing, or until they are doing their homo thing. How many times do you really hear them? Let's be honest. You don't really hear them. We have they did the side.
Yeah.
They did the other side. Where we are there. You understand me?
Yeah.
So we've been able to push them to the seas. We've pushed them. We've pressed them to the wall. And they are bouncing back. They feel like, waiting to go on. No. We don't go sit down. That one you don't go agree.
Just last Saturday, Nikwade told us they don't have enough Ghana teachers, even in their Ghana schools now. Now, as we speak now,
it's true.
They don't have enough of them.
They don't like the school.
And there are schools on Ghana land that teach Chi instead of Ga as local language.
All those things are wrong.
So they have concerns.
The fact that you have dominated doesn't mean you own it all. Yeah, let's be very truthful. The fact that you guys have dominated doesn't mean you own it. They own their land. And if they say they for speak Ga in their school, they for speak. If nobody, then take your kid to wherever you want to go.
I mean, I did Ga GSS.
Oh, you did Ga?
Yeah, I did
okay.
Ga.
So, we more Ga?
Oh.
Kwame, but you raised something very important.
Okay.
Do you think in maybe a Cropon or say Cape Coast, or would they go and teach Ga there?
I'm not sure that will happen. I'm not sure.
You know, if you go Asante Memo and then you teach Ga,
it won't happen.
It won't so if they say that be what they want, at least they show them the respect.
Kwame.
Martinezz.
You know, there's a saying that when the handshake goes beyond the wrist, it's no longer a handshake.
It is what?
Anyhow you call it.
When the handshake goes beyond the wrist.
Yeah, it's no longer a handshake.
It's an attack.
This is no longer a joke.
Okay.
Yeah, this conversation is started like a joke, you know. But where things are going now, I think authorities should step in and address this issue once and for all before it gets out of hand.
Which authorities?
I mean, leadership, like you're saying, those in charge. If we are not even hearing from them, especially what just happened at Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. Release from GTA saying they don't know anything about this. But it has happened. So clearly, we need to take things seriously now. Kwame, Akwaba represents all of us. Even though it's Chi, it represents us as a nation, Ghana. So whether you are a Ga, you are an Ewe, you are a Fanti, I mean, whoever you are, Akwaba represents us. We are all one people. I mean, Chaliwote Festival, we know where it's being organized and those behind it, but we will attend and we are happy where it has taken Ghana to. Chaliwote Festival. So we are all one way or the other doing things to support ourselves as a nation. If one group wake up and agitate and confront the nation this way, I don't think it is proper. I don't think it's proper. I believe there should be, like you're saying, if there has been some consultation, it should be a very broad one. I mean, it should go through the right channel. But we just wake up one morning and, you know, Akwaba has been changed to Oobakè at Memorial Park, and now they are insisting.
Now the airport too gets changed.
It creates a certain kind of atmosphere. You understand? When it happens like that, then those who are saying it's becoming tribalistic, then they have a point. Based on the way it's being done. Yes. We understand they have to protect their own. They have to protect their culture, their heritage. And, I mean, we respect them. The Ghans are lovely people. So, one thing I want everybody to understand is that Akwaba is not just projecting one ethnic group. It's for Ghana. And besides, as a nation, we have to project a common language. You understand? When it comes to the tree, it is very common everywhere. It doesn't mean...
Not everybody in Ghana understands tree.
But I'm saying that it's very common.
Yeah.
Yes. And it doesn't mean that those speaking tree are better than the rest. It doesn't mean so. But it is common. So since it is common, I think it's the best language to use to sell some of our cultures. Yes. And so if Akwaba, I mean, representing welcome to those from the diaspora, to the foreigners, it's Ghana we are talking about. And I have heard some, I don't think there are some kind of conversation that we should even have on radio, but you listen to, the concerns being raised by some people. Kwame, the way things are going if you are not careful. Because there are so many questions to be asked. If tree is dominating, if ever is dominating, who do we blame? For those that are not being dominated, or those that are being dominated, who do we blame?
Is it even an issue of dominating?
So that is what I'm saying. The way some are handling this issue, if care is not taken, because Kumasi Sports Stadium is named after Baba Yara. How about that?
There is Anloga Junction in Kumasi.
We are one people.
Accra Sports Stadium was named
Ohinijan. Yes. So look, we even have Akwaba TV projecting Ghanaian content. So clearly, it's Kwame.
Do you know the word Osofo used in Ghana has its roots in Akan Osofo?
Okay.
Evers use Osofo. Gans use Osofo, but it comes from Osofo.
So we have one thing in common.
Ayeko is Gan, but we all use it in our Akan settings, don't we? There are so many examples. Chaliwote. Chaliwote is not tree.
Yeah.
It is Gan. Don't we use it? So there are certain words that have assumed that national value or nature. They are there.
And Akwaba is one.
Yes, but I also think that the guys have a point, especially when they raise the issue of go to Kumasi, Akwaba is used there at the airport. Go to Ho, they say Wezon. Go to the northern region, there is a northern word used there. Then we come to Accra and it is still Akwaba.
I think it's because Kotoka International Airport is our main airport.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
For me, I feel when they stress on that, when they channel their energy through that, one way or the other, it defeats their argument.
Okay.
Yeah, when you make it look like because we are living here, so by force, by hook or crook, we have to name it so and so in order
DJ
to
Mensah
project.
says there is Akwaba UK. Akwaba Live Events Company Limited. So many Akwabas.
We need to be very.
Oh yeah.
Olali.
Akwaba has been well marketed across
We need to be
the world,
very
so-
careful with it.
Yeah.
But I understand where they are coming from. I think the youth of today, from the Ghana community, sees the need to for them to rise up.
Okay.
And defend themselves, which is fair. We understand, but it should be done properly.
Yes.
It should be done through a proper channel.
Decisions are there.
Yeah, it shouldn't be through an aggressive manner, through a force. I mean, what if we wake up one morning and it is changed to Oobakẹ at Kotoka? It's going to raise a lot of concerns, as it's doing now. It's like the narrative of the conversation will change, and when it happens like that, then it becomes very emotional, and we cannot be tribalistic on issues like this, because
At all.
this is something that has to do with national concerns. We all have to be nationalistic
We are one
when we are
people.
dealing with this. So whether it's
One
Akwaba, whether it's Wezo, I mean, it represents Ghana. But I think their issue is when you get to the Memorial Park and you have Akwaba and Wezo.
Or can we have Oobakẹ at one side? Can we have a digital board that changes from
That is
Akwaba
fine.
to Oobakẹ
That
to
is fine.
Wezo?
But if we are to change the whole
other
thing,
languages.
yes, that's fine. Let's say, like the way some are saying, Kotoka International Airport, we have Akwaba and we have Oobakẹ. That is fine, because someone could ask, what is the meaning of this one too?
Yeah.
And it will be explained. That's fair. But if you say you should change the whole,
that will
tag,
bring some confusion.
and,
and all that.
it's not fair.
Martinez.
Okay.
Look,
Martinez.
Ashes, me,
Martinez.
I
wait,
think
wait.
the youth.
Oh no, it's your opinion. I'm not.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Charlie,
just a second.
that guy do Rasta.
He says he wants to wrap up. Okay.
Wrap.
Martinez. Okay.
Okay with that.
You see, I think there are more pressing issues that
This might be pressing.
That's why I said
Cul-
more.
Cultural issues are very pressing because they are the
know what
soul
it
of
is.
the
Yeah,
people.
very true.
Culture
You don't
binds
know what it is.
individuals together.
Very true.
Yeah.
On the other hand, they can channel it as we are
Martinez, I was
saying.
asking a question. Do you know where you actually are? Do you know where you actually
We
are?
know where we are.
The people see, the custodians, they see this be what they want.
And we are saying
Hold
that.
on. You cannot say
No,
anything.
no. You
Don't
see-
come and tell them anything. There's nothing like
come
and
on.
we.
At
What is the-
Ashes,
you
that are
you
going
don't
to they
want
come
to-
from no
you don't
fair.
want to.
No.
I mean, the
Charlie,
way you are coming in, you don't want
that-
to. I mean, create a space for dialogue.
The
No,
space
wait,
is,
wait,
no,
we
wait,
can-
hold on.
that- I
The
mean, that
space
is how-
is go and do that in your town.
No, but
That's
you
the
see,
space.
Ashes,
That's-
when you
no,
also
no, no, wait,
when you also say it that way,
wait,
then
wait,
there is nothing fair. No,
Okay.
no.
I mean,
Okay. Okay. Daybreak hits 103.9 FM. It's all about the conversation regarding Akwaba and Oobakẹ. This has been raging over the past week, and we're trying to analyze the impact on our culture, also considering the fact that the Ghans have raised issues about their culture being buried, more or less, if you like, because of the cosmopolitan nature of Accra now and the capital city status. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's wrap up, guys. Okay, we have some comments here. This one says, is Gamache the custodian of all Accra lands? If so, he should please try and bring peace to the areas of conflict during the Homowo celebrations. This is from, okay, so that comment is from Kwesi Black. We have another comment coming in from that citizen. He says, this is becoming too much, and I suggest a new capital should be built from now. And it's be covering not less than 3 regions. That's should be located between 3 regions to prevent future guys. Kingsley Osewusu says the people of Nkrofo should make sure that Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's museum is relocated to his hometown, because that is where he deserves to be. Prince AS says it's time to relocate the capital to the northern sector to diffuse development. Accra is choked. Berima Ose Ako Akoto also comes in with this. It says, we can change the capital if you now find it burdensome. Your forefathers might have jubilated when it was moved from Cape Coast to Accra. You even make fun of those outside the capital and call them names. You cannot benefit from that and then complain about collateral damage. You can't eat your cake and have it. In fact, you are completely outnumbered. And in a good democracy, the majority's opinion holds sway. Okay, sway. There be sway. Stephen Ander says respect is earned but not demanded. Why? Nana Amo Krodwa also says that the capital city needs to be rotated every 5 years for fair share of Ghana's resources. Really? Let me tell you about the Showbiz Roundtable, the 7th edition.
This is Hitz.